Good evening. I'm Stacey Amos for News Channel 8, and these are the top stories that we have for you tonight. The governor gives our territory an early Christmas gift. And Wes, what do you have for us tonight?
Thanks a lot, Stacey. For the first time, cameras will be inside of the Juan Louis restricted areas, places like the blood bank, where we've had rumors about possible contamination in the Juan Louis blood supply. Not only that, for the first time, cameras may be allowed inside the emergency room because we've heard allegations that there are literally people laying on the floor in triage waiting to be seen. All because of the 85 nurses that were released one day under CEO Jeff Nelson. Not only that, we'll try to get a condition on the overall appearance of the hospital since those 85 nurses have been let go.
Wow! Those stories and more up next for you on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, Governor John DeYoung has negotiated an extension for Hovensa to provide fuel to the territory until December. Here's the story.
Today, I am pleased to announce that I have worked out an interim agreement with Hovensa and its owners that allow us more time and that will guarantee WAPA the discounted fuel supplies it needs through the end of the year. Hovensa and its owners have assured us that funds have been set aside to assure that Hovensa's terminated employees will receive their severance benefits regardless of Hovensa's financial status, and that St. Croix will continue to have access to the fuel storage facilities and the fuel rack needed to maintain fuel supplies to St. Croix and WAPA. In exchange, the government has agreed to allow Hovensa on a temporary basis to bring in crude oil and petroleum products for storage and export while negotiations on, if any, permanent agreement with Hovensa makes the most sense for the territory and the company, and whether and how the concession agreement might be modified or amended. I wish to make very clear that this is an interim agreement only. It does not commit the government to accept Hovensa's proposal for the long term, nor did Hovensa concede that it has an obligation to provide discounted fuel to the territory on an ongoing basis under the terms of our present agreements. But what it does do is provide the parties with the additional time to see what outcome serves us best.
In other news, ever since the 85 nurses have been let go, there's been rumors and melee involving the patient care at Juan Louis Hospital. We begin an exclusive 3-part series tonight, Deep Inside, where cameras have never been allowed before. News Channel 8's Wes Small takes you inside the emergency room for the first part of our series and lets you know how it's all been working since the nurses have been let go.
Thank you very much, Stacey. Well, like I teased, it did happen. I'm here with CEO Jeff Nelson, and to my left is Miss Manning, RN, and then to my right, Mrs. Stevens, and they're both nurses. How is the condition of this hospital since 85 nurses, the very backbone of your staff, was let go?
The real question is, are we patient safe?
Yes, sir.
And the answer is yes. And let me have Ms. Stevens, who are Assistant Chief Nursing Officer, explain that.
How is the overall condition of Juan Louis Hospital and patients' care since those 85 nurses have been dismissed?
Wes, the condition at the Juan F. Louis Hospital is good. The patients are safe. And I want to emphasize safety. Safety is a priority for us. Since the layoff, we've implemented a bed board meeting where we meet 3 times a day at 9 a.m., at 3 p.m., and at 9 p.m. And we discuss any patient care issues that will impact patient care, whether it's at a delay in the delivery of the care of the patient or in the delay in the patient flow to a particular unit. So we meet multidisciplinary teams, the laboratory, the pharmacy, housekeeping, laundry, MIS, which is our IT department. We have any issues relating to the computer system. We have, oh gosh, I'm forgetting some of the departments, but all of the departments we meet every single day and we discuss the transition of care for the patients. So we are safe. We also have implemented a nurse-patient ratio, and we have a minimum for each unit. So each unit is different. The ER has their own patient ratio. The ICU have their own nurse-patient ratio, as well as the med-surg units. And during those meetings, we also discuss the number of patients to nurses. And so, yes, safety is a big issue for us.
All right. Then let me take it a step further. Are you saying then, since the 85 nurses have been let go, that your situation is better for patient care?
We are working on improving our system for patient care. Remember, our audacious goal is to be the most trusted, patients, family-centered organization in the Caribbean. So we have not let go of our audacious goals in spite of the layoff. So we are working every day and evaluating every day how we can maintain patient safety.
Was that a script, Jeff?
No, it's from her heart. If you know her personally and you know, that doesn't say that we aren't looking at other opportunities to make sure we're improved. For example, we met with the nurses on our medical unit today alone and just said, how are we doing? And had an open and honest conversation about what's working and what's not. We do need to tweak things to make it even better. We need to help our nurses out and do some of the systems, take some of the things away. Like we put transporters in to make sure that they don't have to do the transportation, but we need to make sure that we tweak that now to make sure it's different hours than we have right now to account for patients that are here at 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night that need to be transferred. We're working very diligently, very openly, very honestly with our staff. And it's frustrating to lose your best friend, to lose a colleague that you had with you for many years. But there is recognition by us that those things need to be tweaked, but also there's recognition that we're on that road for patient care.
Jeff, rumors and melee, I try to put a stop to that as much as possible. But, I did talk to some of these ladies on the picket lines, in the marches. And one lady, she broke my heart, Jeff, and I don't understand this. She literally just had a few weeks to go before she was going to get out of UVI as an RN. And I believe you had several nurses in that position. Yet and still you let them go. Will they be able to come back? Because remember you said $500,000 was put aside to help these nurses upgrade. But it seems to me if they only had a few days to go, why would you even get rid of them? They're going to be an RN in just a few weeks. Did that happen?
Well, remember the whole purpose behind the layoff was first primarily money and two directional alignment with our goal. But remember, money was the issue. If we had money, we would have done things differently. But in such, so we are not without heart and without pain for this process. We're very heartful about this. We understand the pain that caused the people who received the news as well as our people that are still here. However, going forward, we do know that we have to work through this process, and we've actually met with the unions, and we'll continue to do so to see how we can bring people back in the right way.
So some of them will be coming back?
We hope so.
How is the emergency room doing since the 85 nurses have been let go?
Well, right now in the ER, we do have some of the admitted patients that we're holding, which has caused us to have patients that we have to put in the hallway on stretchers, not on the floor. We don't put patients on the floor. Patients being in the hallway is nothing new to any emergency department. This is something that you will see in emergency departments across the country. We are committed to taking care of those patients and to providing the best care possible to every patient that comes to the emergency department. So all of our patients are given that quality care by all the nurses involved in that process.
Our intention is to bring all those patients that are admitted at the emergency room up to the floors. As we increase the staff, our RN staff, we will bring more and more of those patients up. Ultimately, we want to fill the hospital up with more patients. We want more patients to see us and be served by us, not less. And through this process that we're going through, albeit painful, we're still focused on patient safety. We're still making sure that we have the right nurses to the right patients. And we're making some of those tweaks along the line. But we will bring those patients out of the emergency room.
Since these 85 nurses, your men and women have been let go, your brothers and sisters. I know it kind of wrecks you, but what is your feeling about the hospital since they've been dismissed, especially in the ER?
Well, the ER is a very stressful place to work, and it's been like that before the 85 were let off. It's going to be like that after the 85 were left off. But we're working towards achieving, like Donna said earlier, quality care for patients that are come and pass through the ER.
But is there anything you want to tell your brothers and sisters in the Virgin Islands to put some of these tensions at ease about the condition of Juan Louis Hospital, or the other way around?
Well, yes, I would like to say that we love our job. We are committed to our community. We are both from here. This is what we do. This is what we love to do. We enjoy coming to work. We enjoy taking care of our patients. And like Shaniqua said, it is stressful. It's a stressful environment. You can't go to any emergency department across the country and speak to a nurse and she tells you that it's not stressful. It is stressful, but it also has its rewards as well.
Thank you, Wes, and be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the second part of our series where rumors about poisoned blood are addressed. Don't miss it. And a woman with bad legs cries out for help. That story's coming up next. Devastating plane crash in the Bahamas, and American Eagle is leaving Puerto Rico. Here's your Caribbean report. From the Bahamas, some sad news to report. 4 people have died, 2 women and 2 men, when their plane crashed into some trees and exploded around 1:30 p.m. after taking off from the Treasure Cay Airport on Abaco Island while en route to Florida. It is understood that the victims, believed to be American citizens and whose identities are being withheld for now, are second homeowners who travel frequently to and from the Bahamas. News Channel 8 sends out their condolences to all who are grieving this terrible loss. From Puerto Rico, the newspaper El Vocero says the regional affiliate of American Airlines, American Eagle, is planning to suspend its operations in Puerto Rico next year as it tries to shave $70 million per year from labor costs. El Vocero reported on Sunday that American Eagle plans to close its Puerto Rico operations by March 2013. The paper is citing a Friday memo from the Association of Flight Attendants to American Eagle's roughly 150 employees on the island. From Jamaica, Jamaica's new airline, Fly Jamaica, would be in the air by April 2012. It's partially owned by Guyanese Ronald Rees, but is majority owned and controlled by Jamaicans. From Cuba, the sun-scorched city of Santiago de Cuba is accustomed to playing second fiddle to Havana, but on Monday it gets its real day in the sun because Pope Benedict is beginning his Cuba trip right there. From St. Lucia, residents of True Rouge, Marchand, were all left in shock after a well-known business owner was shot and killed in his store at midday Thursday. According to police, 66-year-old Alan Fernan, better known as Albiz, was pronounced dead on the scene after an assailant allegedly shot him. Despite motorists and pedestrians frequenting the area, police say apart from an employee who was in the building at the time of the incident, no one has come forward, leaving room for much speculation. Press Relations Officer of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Trevor Constantine, says police are yet to determine whether the motive was robbery or targeted. And in your cricket update, the West Indies lost Sunday's one-day match against Australia, which means the series is now a draw. And please be sure to check out News Channel 8's new Facebook page for all your full details and updates to Caribbean Report stories. Now, News Channel 8's Wes Small answers a cry for help from a woman in Harborview with ailing legs.
Thank you very much, Stacy. I'm in Harborview Apartments, and I don't have a lot to say, but I guess words can pretty much put it up. I'm here with Miss Spratt, and her name is Miss Bernice Spratt, and she's very lovely, and I have her right here. She's in a bad way. I urge some of you to perhaps look away this evening if you have young children or if you're squeamish at heart. But this is what this reporter does, is to try to help people. You might remember that we helped get Edna off the top floor in Ariel Diaz after 5 visits. Miss Spratt, your legs, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, your legs are in pretty bad shape. You say you have not been out socially for at least 2 or 3 years out of your apartment here. You have a dilemma with Human Services. You feel that you need to be in a facility. Sweetheart, you are 60, how old?
68 years.
You are 68 years old. She's from Aruba. And she always smiles when I say Aruba. Those were happier times, weren't
Oh,
they?
yes, yes, yes.
Sweetheart, we only have a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to get on my soapbox and bring it home. Bernice, why are your legs looking like this?
I don't know, because I go anywhere, I don't go anywhere. I stay in the house, and as my legs black like this, and here it's swollen heavy. This is the blood vessel, and it's swollen very heavy. I don't know what to say about it. You know that?
Yeah, and she didn't want me to mention this, but I have to, that she can't get out of the bed. And so that's when the urination starts. And, it is what it is. And you don't have anything to be ashamed about, sweetheart. But how come they can't let you get in these facilities? You had a letter that you were going to show me. Or you think Human Services are they doing everything they can?
Yeah, I think they're trying, but they said I have to be on the waiting list. But I think it's very, very, this is a heavy load to carry every day, and it's sad that I can't get a little place to live out to have a view. I think I might feel a lot better, that, if I, out of this project. I don't bring down the project because I live here for nearly 16 or 18 years.
Yeah.
But now it's getting overbearing. I can't even walk.
All right, I'll take it from here. Why do I have to come here? Cameraman, don't shoot me. Shoot Miss Spratt's legs, please, while I talk. I'm going to ask you, why should I have to come here? Why do millions of people have to watch this tonight on YouTube? Why? I mean, y'all could see this when she goes for her treatments. How come she's here like this? Look at this. Do I have to say anything else? Why am I even here? Call Commissioner Chris Finch. Call Human Services. Call the governor. Call the delegate to Congress. Call Chucky. Call all the senators. Call me at Channel 8. Please help this lady out. She's a human being. She hasn't done anything to anybody. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
We are proud to report that because of our story, she is now a top priority and will be taken care of by Herbert Griggs Home. That information is coming straight from Commissioner Chris Finch himself. And a special note about the Department of Education's parent university.
Classes will begin on Tuesday, March 27th to Wednesday, April 18th, and held Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Career and Technical Education Center. Free transportation and child care services will be provided for parents that need those services. There's no test, no grades, and the environment is non-threatening. Applications are available at all public schools or the Department of Education in Christiansted. For more information, please call Janet Brow at 773-1095, extension 7094, or email her at jbrow2@stx.k12.bi.
Do you know Miss Kathleen Shelcher? Well, we'll introduce you when we come back. We here at News Channel 8 are strong supporters of our youth doing great things, and News Channel 8 recently caught up with one young superstar recently, Miss Kathleen Shelcher.
Thank you very much, Stacy. Yeah, you're stuck in the studio, and I'm always with the pretty young ladies. I'm here with Miss Kathleen Shelcher, Miss Black United States VI Talented Teen of 2012. Represent! All right, sweetheart. she needs a little help. We want to send her there in style. First of all, let me tell you what's going on. Congratulations, because the National Recruitment Committee, all right, for Miss Black U.S. Talented Teen, they have chose you to represent our territory. And you've already been Miss Black VI Talented Teen 2012. And just to let you folks know, Miss Black USA Talented Teen is the little sister organization to Miss Black USA, which is sponsored by none other than Tyler Perry, Heart and Soul Magazine, VIP Smile, Celebrity Fashion Designer, Michael America, and more. Wow, we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, first of all, let's get some background on you. What school?
I go to Seventh-day Adventist school.
Well, tell us about this contest and everything and what you need and everything. When is it? When do you leave?
I'm leaving in June to go and prepare, but the pageant is August 6th to the 14th.
Okay, and where do you have to travel to?
Washington, D.C.
To D.C. Okay, you ever been up there?
No, I haven't.
Well, the cherry blossoms are out now. By the time you go, it'll be nice, just like here, conducive to this environment.
I hope so.
That's why they put all the pageants in the summer.
I think so.
Think?
Yeah.
You would freeze your braids off if you went up there like in December. Obama would have got to come out the White House with an electric blanket for you. You gonna try to see Obama when you get up there?
Yes, I'll try.
If he's still in office.
He'll still
You
be
might be
there.
seeing President Mitt Romney.
No, Obama will be still there.
Obama will still be president. All right, let's get into this. If you'd like to contact Miss Chelcher or her beautiful mother, Helena, then you need to call 719-5557 or 642-7695. Again, 719-5557 or 642-7695. Now, and you could go online. These are small letters. Miss Black Vital. I have a master's degree. Miss Black Vital Val. It's on the screen. It's on the screen. It's been a long day, baby girl.
Is Miss Black VI Talented Teen 2012 at yahoo.com.
And you say the youth don't have talent. Now, that's all. You want to thank some people?
I would like to thank my mom, my family, and all my supporters.
Moms are so great. She's lucky I don't put her on camera.
You need to put on camera.
I should.
Yes.
I need to make you dance because that's part of the talent, right?
Yeah, that's my talent. I'm dancing.
Dance a little bit for me. Come on, get up and do something. Let's do something. Come on, I'll hum for you. Like, come here, Mom, hold the mic. And, come on, like, show me how you're gonna be dancing. Like, dun, 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 dun. Wow! Miss Kathleen Chelcher. She is truly beautiful, and she's gonna represent. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Don't be scared. I ain't gonna bite you.
I'm not scared.
I know. It's a family show. All right, please represent. Again, the numbers to call, 719-5557, 642-7695. I'm not gonna try to do the email. It's on the screen. With my baby girl. Back to you, Stacy. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.